Discussion on Thailand's economy. Joining us via Skype is James Gomez. He's the Regional Director of the Asia Center in Singapore. Welcome to the show, Mr. Gomez. So first of all, we've seen the pandemic has hampered the Thai economy and the speed of economic recovery has been slower than some neighboring countries. Why is that?
Well, first we will have to look at the driver of the economy, which is essentially the tourism sector. Since 2014, that was seen as the main engine of growth. Just before the pandemic in 2019, we have nearly 40 million visitors. Fast forward to 2020, we had 6.7 million visitors, and the projection is actually 6.4 million visitors in 2021. If we look at the numbers, the hard numbers, in 2019, the tourism-led income was 3 trillion baht. 1.9 was external tourism, and 1.1 was domestic tourism. Now, because the foreign tourism was hit due to the pandemic, there has been a shift towards local tourism. However, what we have seen at the start of 2021 is even domestic tourism has been hit because of this new outbreak of the virus locally in the country. So as a result, in the last few days, we have movement control orders that have derailed trains from moving, so that's clipped. Domestic flights have also been highly reduced, and overall, there's been a dampening of sentiment. And as a result, the economy is taking a hard hit.
Well, Mr. Gomez, a stimulus package of over $800 million has been allocated to support tourism and related industries in the country. Do you think that's enough? And what else do you think the government could do?
Well, I think the amount is helpful, but first of all, we have to understand only a little over half has been approved. So we are still waiting for the other amount from the initial package to be approved. There have been further declarations in the last few days that more would be done for the economy given the current outbreak. But I think putting money into the economy to hold it is not good enough. I think what's really important is how can we hold the pandemic down and bring the numbers down. And we can see a new strategy developing in Thailand, and I think that'd be interesting to watch. Even though Thailand has declared an emergency, it has not declared an overall shutdown and curfew. What it's actually doing is taking a zoning approach. So as soon as the new cluster that we all are talking about in the fish market just outside of Bangkok, what has happened is the government authorities have gone down hard, tried to lock down that local area, and also introduce aggressive testing. And it has also put in some extra billion bahts into that effort. So we will see moving forward a more strategic approach in controlling the outbreaks. And I think that's what, together with economic stimulus, will help bring the economy around.
That was Mr. James Gomez, Regional Director of Asia Center in Singapore. Thank you so much for your insights. The United Arab